Captain Akran has tasked me to aid in your retrieval of the Magos biologists before the
Atmospheric conditions are suboptimal to mission deployment and evacuation. This is as close as I can get you to the Longinus Gamma facility.
May the Emperor damn this monstrosity. We might request additional armaments for that Trigon.
Take heed, Viridian. Trigon target acquisition vectors are unknown. Best to keep moving and stay together. Projecting a sense of tactical dominance may deter it from attacking. For now.
Traverse with caution, brothers. If he dares not assault us, we stand and stride as one. Do not stall here! Move!
Make haste with singular purpose.
Replenished and ready. Into the fray. The pitiful field. Cultivate. Towards our position. It knows when not to strike.
Trigon abomination! Just sent! We hold this ground, not the beast!
What needs grappling? Reloading! Feel your packs, brothers! Swapping out magazine!
Hold position and fend off the beast. Synchronize movement and press forward.
Trigon assault incoming!
Trigon's presence is incidental to our objective, utilize the lift to reroute closer to Metrian's keep.
You heard the Mados brothers! Rally at the lift platform! Arming up!
Painless tactics. I have summoned the transport. Scanning. Remain patient. Transport lift inbound.
Perplexing. I have transmitted no authorizations.
This is not an ideal rally point. We must keep moving until the lift arrives.
Transport lift status. Incomprehensible. Begins, ceases. Begins, ceases.
Stimulants. But rarely is it this literal.
The lift has arrived.
Rally at the lift!
What is the holdup? For the Emperor! Jump factory, do not get turned around!
Metrian welcomes you to Longinus Gamma Bioresearch Facility. Please do not disturb the lift. It would be a waste. I have no music to play while you descend. Use the silence to contemplate your futile, brutal existence in service to a desiccated cause.
I want to take a chainsaw to this servo skull.
Brilliant. The servo skull is enslaved to an unknown master.
Irritant signal silenced. Continue to discuss your fate amongst yourselves. It changes nothing.
The low servo skull is not our problem.
A suggestion: abandon Gallio's misguided vendetta against the Mados biologists. Do you know what Gallio and Metrian achieved together in the past? Ask about Project Zeta-6 if you ever speak to him.
That Trigon is a greater threat than a malfunctioning servo skull. Priests designed this facility to withstand any assault.
There's nothing to see us here. Arming up!
Encountered a servo skull malfunction like this before. Servo skulls serve beyond their lifespan. Remember that. Jump back with
Sorting out
I was worried you had fallen victim to Mitrian's mastery of malphonic disruptive frequencies, but now the uncomfortable sensation associated with relief cools my remaining skin. Be warned, Viridian. Mitrian cannot hope to stand against you alone, so she will lie and stall in hope the Xenos swarm will devour you. Case in point, she has enslaved that servo skull as a crude mouthpiece. But give her word zero credibility for the mission's sake. And your own.
I trust you will hold this Ignoel Mitrian accountable for her sins, Magos.
The behemoth wants to fight!
It seeks to drown us in sheer numbers.
Stratis, the facility is well stocked in mining gear. Requisition melter charges to eradicate the tunnels and halt the infestation.
You are the weakest among them.
Melter munitions should be nearby. Hard substructure demolition achieved. Swapping out magazine. Remote vault set. Tyranids burn in their burrows. An excellent outcome. Move, brothers. We near the facility.
The Residius system will be your tomb.
Secure that equipment. Grab your grenades. Smells like fresh munitions. For the Emperor!
Inside the facility, you'll find Mitrian cowering in her data enclave.
Gallia, old friend of mine.
you die, I
If you
want you to
missed our
recall
binaric
how the
discourses,
magazine
you could have
is
sent
finished.
communication. I observe you still pathetically cling to views of soft tissue. Remember, meat lacks efficiency, whereas metallic alloys stave off corrosion and degradation for far longer.
How far you have fallen, Ignoel, that I must drag you back into the light.
Magazine out! Magazine in! Ordnance on me! Ever unbound! What me? Finished and ready!
Righteous readings a peek into the planet's
3 meat lucky seems like overkill, Gallia. You think too highly of me. These poor, inert variables shall perish here, devoured by the Tyranids. And you do not care.
Mitrian shut down power to the uplink terminals. You must resupply the generator with a backup power cell. She hopes the Tyranids will annihilate you, but she underestimates the second company.
We shall seek out a power cell at once.
I beseech you, Galio. Bear witness to the summation of our
and ready. Power cell found.
We must reawaken these generators with power cells.
They to hide my town at their feet.
Light and darkness. How easily flesh parts deceive their perception.
Disruptor attempts to connect with our facilities network. Matrium will seize any opportunity to damage crucial data, which would deem this mission a failure. Do not let her connect to the consoles.
Safeguard this.
I am copies of copies, backups of backups, and I degrade not. You have already fallen.
Brothers, I must step back.
We darkened this console, brothers.
Return to Metrium's containment unit. See, Metrium, the more you thrash, the deeper you set our hooks.
Reloading.
These tender thoughts of Astartes flesh have accomplished nothing yet. My imagination was already achieving my designs. You are fools, peasants.
Silence, Metrium. Meridian, confirm possession of her quivering mass of computational gray matter.
Smells like fresh munitions.
The pulpous gray matter is in our grasp, Magos. Pilot, Meridian is ready for evacuation.
Sending updated extraction coordinates to you now, Meridian.
No hope and no grace. Smoking out magazine. Closing the gap. Rebel never just set. Some warrior. View your packs, brothers. Replenished and ready. We got grenades here. Check that spot. War gear there. Grab it. Go. The Emperor sees what you say. Arming up. Stay close and sharp. A little more dust is no bother.
If there is naught but weather left in our path,
Then so be it.
shielded! Smells like filler.
Specs ready to scan.
Into the fray! Replenished and ready. Into the more! High beast sighted! Get your stim injectors. Secure that equipment. Found medical supplies. Brother. Together we go the Emperor! I shall sing of your act.
Green, I cannot land with that burrowing abomination lurking about.
Deep scans have penetrated the atmospheric disturbances and Metrian's meddling code. Trigon vulnerability data pushed to your displays.
Here, brothers! The Trigon dies, or we do. Its carapace has frailties. Exploit them! Tyrannus side. Sterilize these burrows of seals. The Xenos assails us! No top off! Takes what you can carry. Magazine out, magazine in.
Colonel Beast aims to pounce upon us.
Trigon kill confirmed. My congratulations, Viridian. The mission was a success, despite the odds.
I trust this Metrian is no longer a friend of yours, Nanos.
Ignoel Metrian and the historical dataset she possesses are for Mechanicus eyes only. But rest assured, she is in trustworthy hands now. You have my gratitude for your efforts, and I shall recommend some honorifics for your service, of course. There is much to pass, much to learn, and much to reminisce about.